Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Thanks for joining me today. We've got a real super special build today. I'm doing a buddy build with my friend Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs. Now, Andrew is a Canadian who lives in Switzerland with his beautiful wife Petra and has settled over there, and he loves to do this hobby as well as I do. Well, today's buddy build, I'm going to build a car that's Canadian themed, and Andrew in turn is going to do a video and build a car in American theme. And we just wanted to have some fun with this. So go ahead, sit back, grab your favorite adult beverage, and join in watching today's video. This one is going to be super special. And you know, if you don't drink, have a Coke or a coffee or something like that. Let's go ahead and get started with today's buddy build with my friend Andrew.
It's time to start the autopsy.
I've already drilled out the post, so let's go ahead and take the car apart. Here we've got the body, and I love the livery on these Holly gassers. Here's the interior. That looks pretty awesome. Here's the base. We're definitely going to do a wheel swap on that with some Samed wheels. And here's the windshield. All right, let's get started.
Someone is being exhumed.
Let's start off doing the wheel swap. We'll get the wheels out of the base, and they come out pretty darn easy. But here, we're going to put in some beautiful Samed wheels. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is widen out these channels where the axles go, so we make sure we can get the new axles in there. Be careful you don't stab yourself in the hand. Yeah, these beautiful Samed wheels. Sorry about the focus here. There we go. I'm working with a new iPhone to film my films and film my videos, and I'm still kind of getting used to the settings on it. Those will fit in there really nice, and they'll look great. Excellent. Those are going to be fantastic. Let's go ahead and move on. I've already stripped the paint off the car, and I gave it a coating of Tamiya surface primer. And not only did we get that surface primer, we also detailed the interior of the car, and we're going to do a little bit of detailing on the engine afterwards. But so far, so good. It's turning out fantastic. Let's move on. After the surface primer dried, I went ahead and I put a light coat of clear coat on there, just so the decals lay down a little bit better. If you happen to put decals on just plain primer, the surface is a little bit rough. I mean, yes, it's microscopic, but it can cause a problem with your decals. And it's called silvering, because the decal isn't laying flat everywhere you go. So I recommend highly you put a little bit of a clear coat on there to then put on your decals, and when they dry, put your clear coat back over it to seal them in to protect the decals from getting scratched off. But I designed this thing in my software, my CorelDRAW, and I also printed it with my iColor 560 printer. And that printer, folks, like I said, and I'll say again, absolutely changed my life. I love the machine, and I'll talk a little bit more about it. First off, though, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and mash that like button. That's how I know that I'm getting through some good content for you. And if you're getting anything out of these videos, please, by all means, go ahead, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got a whole bunch more videos coming out in the very near future. So we got a whole bunch of Canadian themed stuff on here, and it's so far it's coming together really, really well. I sure hope that Andrew likes this, because I'm going to send this to him, and I'm sure he's going to send the car he makes to me. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased where this is going. Now let's put the crossed flags that I made on the back of the trunk lid, or as they call it in the UK, the boot. Here we go. I've got crossed American and Canadian flag here. And this confirms our friendship. That's looking good. Once you get it on, go ahead and smooth out the water or the application fluid, whatever you're using, and that'll lay down nice. Now, I recommend you let these decals dry approximately anywhere from 8 hours to a full day. That way there, all the moisture underneath won't lift the decal after you clear coat over it. That's looking outstanding. Let's do some detail real quick. I'll do the signal lights, the headlights, and the tail lights. You can get these swabs I'm using at my Amazon Marketplace page, and the link is in the description.
Meanwhile, back in the graveyard.
Okay, I've got some 3D printed velocity stacks for the top of the engine. I got these a while back from my friend Grizz, who I've completely lost contact with, and I'm not sure 100%, but I think he may have passed on because his health was in incredibly bad shape. But I hope he didn't, but God bless him if he did. He did some incredible work, and I do miss my friend Grizz. Eventually, I'll plan on doing my own 3D printing. I do have a 3D printer, and I just got to find the time to do it. I've got a lot of stuff in my garage where I work, and just have completely run out of room to put things. So when I get some stuff cleaned up and put away, then I'll be able to start practicing my 3D printing skills. That's looking excellent. Okay, here's all the pieces. We got the body. Look at that Canadian flag on there. That looks excellent. That looks beautiful. The detailing front and back. Here's the base with those beautiful Samed wheels. Here's the interior. Detailed the interior and the velocity stacks all chromed up. And here's the glass. Let's go ahead and give my creation life.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
And this is what we started with. This 55 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser with a Holly livery. I absolutely love this car. And this was a lot of fun. Now, I did change out the windshield after all, and I used this smoked windshield, which the other car that I had came with a clear windshield. And I think this one is just a little bit better. But we went ahead, we took the car apart, evaluated what we had, we did an autopsy. Then we stripped it down, put a nice coating of Tamiya surface primer on there in white. And once I got that done, light clear coat, put the decals on there that I made with my iColor 560 white toner printer. And again, if you want to ask questions about that, get a hold of me in the comments and we'll definitely talk. But we did a detail on the interior and the engine and put those beautiful decals on there, clear coated it, and this is the car that we came up with for my friend Andrew. Look how beautiful this car turned out. I absolutely love it, and this tribute to my friend is hopefully befitting of him. He's a great builder, a great designer, and he's got a great YouTube video channel. So if you're not subscribed to Andrew, go ahead and check it out at Maple Leaf Customs. There'll be a link in the description. But Andrew is tops. He's a great man. He's a lot of fun to build with, and he's also a co-member of the Four Horsemen. And we got a lot of stuff going on with that too. So it's been a great day. I absolutely had a wonderful time, and I hope you did too. And like I said, if you got anything out of this video, go ahead and mash that like button and hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out providing content for you. Definitely a bunch of fun. Very pleased with this. Here's a couple of glamour shots. Here's one of the front. That was, yeah, and those velocity stacks definitely add to the car. Here's a shot of the back of the car, and that looks great too. And again, that Canadian and American flag together for our friendship. If you're interested in doing a buddy build with me, go ahead and contact me, and I'll do what I can to fit you into my schedule. But we got a whole bunch more videos coming out, so make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions or if you want to see something special, go ahead and let me know. I do read every comment. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.